Good evening, viewers. Tonight we'll be discussing some of the other items you can do to really up your game during the winter. And our lesson today is going to focus on the grip. We'll be sharing 4 different grips that you can use, and as you find one that suits your game, hopefully you'll be game ready by springtime. So let's get started. Of course, you recognize that first one is the 10-finger grip, or colloquially known as the baseball grip. This is popularized by Happy Gilmore and Caddyshack, and is typically used by amateur players who have a 12-pack carrier built into their bag. Now let's take a look at our second grip. Most of you will recognize that as the classic Vardon grip, and that's a very traditional grip used throughout the history of golf, popularized by the King and the Merry Mecs, and for our new viewers, you'll recognize those as Elvis and Tito Fuentes. Let's take a look now at our third grip. Of course, this is a geographic specialty known as the New England grip, used quite frequently north of the Mason-Dixon line, particularly during the shoulder seasons when the weather's a little tricky. Here in New England, that would be June to mid-July. Now let's take a look at our final grip. I'll bet you thought that last one was the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. But in fact, it's a new variety that we haven't seen before. It's really used by those who are very stable, very mentally stable. And typically they push big buttons all day. So that's kind of a secondary requirement for using that grip. Finally, as you know, all things are proportional, and so it's a great grip if you have very, very small hands. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Have a great winter session and get out there and get a grip.